all the mistakes that I am going to commit today, I am sure I will do, are mine. Whatever glory that is there in these teachings of great masters is the Paramatmas and the Jagadgurus. With this humble appeal to all of you, I wholeheartedly thank Sri N.M. Prasad Garu and his consort, Sucheta Madam, for asking me to come over here and taking all the pains to bring you all here for a good evening program. Let this not be a very structured formal presentation. I will just start with some formal presentation. We can always interrupt wherever you feel like jumping into some other topic. I have a varied collection of works of Jagadguru as well as Advaita, Siddhanta, Bhagavatam, any other saint poets. Whichever appetizes us, we will tailor the menu according to that. So with these words, maybe we will start off with Shankara Bhagavan's yesterday's presentation and go a little way in that, and then try and get into deeper things. And I know it is a mixed group of audience who are highly philosophically talented and who are very deep in their appetite, and also some people who are at the middle level. Always there will be a mixture of people. So I will try to satisfy to the extent possible all the present members who are here. And my personal thanks and humble obeisance once again to all of you for giving me a chance to stand before learned audience like this. Shankaram, you hear. Dhyana moolam gurur murtihi, puja moolam gurur padam, mantra moolam gurur vakyam, moksha moolam Guru Kripa. I confess that I am not a Sanskrit scholar, nor am I a philosopher, or an ardent seeker of truth. An inquisitive student, just like the young boy there, of Sankara and other great saint poets who have treaded this wonderful land, this globe. I have a passion to study and learn, equally passionate to transmit whatever little I learn. Self-study and self-development are my sole motto. All the glory, as I have already emphasized, belong to the great masters, and of course all mistakes are totally mine. Forgive me for my inadequacies. Some of the resources listed here, the web resources, particularly those in the yellow color, they give us the wonderful internet resources for Sankaracharya, and this presentation I am going to share with all of you in the PowerPoint presentation through the email, and I give it to the host and they will send it to you, so that you will not have any necessity to take any notes or anything like that. Not only that, I have got a DVD of around nearing 2 GB material, which I had the chance of looking at the works of Sankaracharya and then translating them into simple English and putting them into PowerPoint presentations. And that DVD also I am going to leave a copy with the host here. They will be able to make copies for you, and those of you who have the appetite can always take them from them and then use them for any purpose whatsoever, either for presentations or for self-learning or for introducing to others who have the interest. And also say the last resource I have quoted there is the Sankaracharya movie, and all Sankaracharya has been shot. Most of you would have seen that, and that movie has got 16 parts, and all the parts are downloadable there from that jnanajyoti.com. And I urge all of you to go through that movie, and it's a wonderful movie summarizing the essence of Lord Shankara's life, and it is the one and only movie which is shot in Sanskrit. So from here on, just Shankaracharya's works can be classified into those that belong to the routine hymns and prayers and ashtakams, and these are called the meditation verses or the dhyana verses. And the next group of higher level of granthas are called the prakriya granthas. I think I am audible to all of you. I am trying to raise my voice. I am audible? I don't have a microphone. So the prakriya granthas are the ones which tell us about his philosophical teachings. To single out some of them will be the Atma Bodha, Swaswarupa Bodha, Siva Manasa Puja, the Manisha Panchakam, Viveka Chudamani, Saundarya Lahari, Sivananda Lahari, and these are all the Prakriya Granthas where he goes in depth into the philosophical facts of life and also the Advaita Siddhanta of him. And of course the pinnacle of Shankaracharya's work rests in Bhashyams. Bhashya means analysis, or Bhashya means also commentary on the great words of Esther sages, particularly the Prasthanatrayam. When we say Prasthanatrayam, it means the three important words, the Brahma Sutras being the highest philosophical treatise written by Vyasa, and from the Mahabharata, the two important things, the Bhagavad Gita and the Vishnu Sahasranam. Bhagavad Gita, Vishnu Sahasranam, and of course the Brahma Sutras together are called the Prasthanatraya, and our Guruji has written Bhashyams on all the three. In addition to that, he has touched upon out of the 108 Upanishads that are available, on 10 Upanishads he has written commentaries. Sankara's commentaries are a benchmark by themselves for several students of philosophy who have followed him. So his works of these commentaries are also Bhashya Granthas. In addition to that, he has also given several Bhashya Granthas related to Hasta Kamalayam, Kamalayam, and so many other words. Most importantly, from the Mahabharata, he has touched upon two. I have already mentioned when the Vishnu Sahasranama and the Bhagavad Gita. The third one is the Sanat Sujati. Some of you may not be familiar what is Sanat Sujati. Sanat Sujatiyam is when Dhritarashtra was informed by Sanjay, the one who went as the messenger to Pandavas. And Pandavas will in no uncertain terms tell them that war is imminent and destruction of Kaurava dynasty is going to happen. And that message is brought by Sanjaya and told to Dhritarashtra. Then Dhritarashtra knew this and he was so perturbed, and he asked Vidura to come to give him the counsel and the wherewithal to withstand the imminent war. At that time, Vidura gives him some Vidura Nitis which will go on for the whole day discussion between Vidura and Dhritarashtra on that day. It will be dawn by around, it will be dusk by around 6-7 o'clock, and then Dhritarashtra is still not satisfied. At that time he says, give me something about Atma Jnana. Let me know about that. Then he says, I am born out of the fifth caste woman. I am not competent to tell you the Atma Jnana, but I can invite the prowess of Sanat Kumara, who is one of the Brahma Manasa Putras. So Sanat Kumara appears on the spot, and he divulges in 281 slokas. They have had a discussion between Dhritarashtra and Sanat Kumara. 17 slokas belong to Dhritarashtra's questions, and the remaining are the answers by Sanat Kumara. And that forms the Sanat Sujati. And there is a beautiful Sri Krishnamurti, K.V. Krishnamurti professor. He has put on the web 8 parts of videos on Sanat Sujati. Those of you who are interested, I will give that resource also. You can go into the thing and see what Sanat Sujati means. And he is such a beautiful scholar who explains Sanat Sujati in such simple English. And I really loved that. So the point here is, our Sankaracharya has also put his hand on Sanat Sujati. So from the Mahabharata, he has taken Vishnu Sahasranama and the Sanat Sujati and of course Bhagavad Gita. So he singled out. And it is surprising, yesterday also one of the members asked that he has not put his hand on Ramayana or the Mahabharata Purana. We don't find any reference to Sankara doing some commentary or something on Ramayana or Mahabharata. But he has written, of course, hymns on Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, and all those things. They are there. But somehow or other, I do not know what is the reason behind that, but I don't find any reference. Maybe we have have to search deep to find out. Certainly he would have done something on those things also. Because those being the epic pinnacles, he wouldn't have missed them, I'm sure. But it is only our ignorance that we could not find out that he hasn't done something on them. So this is just an introduction. Here the purpose is I am not going into the Bhashya Grantha, because that is going to be a really tough task, and each one itself is a very elaborate subject. We will try to spend some time on the Dhyana and the Prakriya Grantha of Sankaracharya. When you feel that we can skip this topic and go to something else, we can always do that. So let us start with the Ganesha prayer, Maha Ganesha Pancharatna Stotram. Here I am using the trilingual format here. Devanagari will be there in the top. Next will be my mother tongue. For my convenience I have put that. Those of you who are familiar with Telugu can use that. And of course, those who cannot use any one of the two languages above can see the English part of the story, so that everyone is familiar with what is on the screen. Mudakarattamodakam sada vimukti sadhakam Karadhara vasantakam vilasi lokarakshakam Anayakaikanayakam vinasineva daityakam Nakasubhasu nashakam namamitam vinayakam. Third line you see. Anayakaikanayakam. He is the Nayaka of all the Nayakas. Ekanayakam of all the Nayakas. And then Vinasineva Daityakam. Ibha means elephant. There is a Gajasura is there. Ibha Daitya is Gajasura. Gajasura is killed by so that's why I have put Vinasineva Daitya. Then comes the Siva Panchakshari Stotram. The Siva Panchakshari Stotram, we know the Siva Panchakshari mantra, Namasivaya, Na, Ma, Si, Va, Yaha. Sorry, Stotram is the Na, Ma, Si, Va, Yaha. For each one of the syllables he has written one verse. Please click down. So I am not going to give all the verses, I am just going to sample some of them for the lyrical beauty of those things. Nagendra Haraya Trilojanaya Bhasmangaragaya Maheshwaraya Nityaya Suthaya Digambaraya Tasmai Nakaraya Namasivaya. There is a special connotation for each of those words, as explained by Sankaracharya himself. Na, Ma, Si, Va, Yaha. Each one represents the Panchabhutas. The Na stands for the Akasha. Natham. Natho, Nathus. So he is now giving the Lord treating the Lord as the whole space. And then in the first verse he is saying about that. Like that he goes for the other one. He is putting all the Panchabhutas as the form of the Lord. Next. Certain of the details I avoided in FOSL because the time is limited and here time is unlimited. We can stop any time, we can go any length of time. So I am just a little more casual than yesterday. This Siva Panchakshari Nakshatra Mala Stotram comprises of 27 verses. We have 27 stars, right? So he is relating each one of this verse to one of the stars, and that's why it's called the Nakshatra Mala Stotram. I just sample one of them. Om Namo Namo Namaskivaya Mangala Pradhaya Goturangate Namaskivaya Gangaya Tarangitota Mangate Namaskivaya Sangata Pravutta Vairi Bhangate Namaskivaya Angajara Ekare Kurangate Namaskivaya Om Namo Namo Namaskivaya. Like that it goes. Last line you see Angajara Ekare Kurangate Namaskivaya. What does that mean? Angajara Angaja is Manmatha. Angaja Ari, the Shatru of Manmatha, the enemy of Manmatha, because he has demolished Manmatha. Angajaraye kare kurangate. Kuranga is deer. So he holds the deer charma in the hand. So that's why kare kurangate namah shivaya. Like that. Is it visible to all? I'm sorry. Maybe. Yeah, if I am here, probably it will be visible to everyone. There's no one this side. Okay. Shuline namo namah kapaline namah shivaya. Paline virinchi tunda maline namah shivaya. Liline visesha runda maline namah shivaya. Siline namah prapunyashaline namah shivaya. The word runda means the head kapala. So Shiva wears the kapala mali. Siline visesha runda maline namah shivaya. Shivastakam, most of you are familiar with this, it's a household astakam. Next one. Prabham prananatham vibham vishwanatham jagannatanatham sadananda bhadyam bhavya bhuteshwaram bhutanatham shivam shankaram shambhumisha namide. Uncomparable. Namide. Lingastakam. All of us are very familiar with that. Brahma Murari Surachita Lingam Nirmala Bhasita Sopita Lingam Janmaja Dukkha Vinashaka Lingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shiva Lingam. Here I would like to underscore the word Linga. Lingam means identity. When we see the Linga Rupa of the Lord, anything Punlingam, Strilingam, the identity of a person is called the Linga in Sanskrit. The identity of the Lord is our Atma. And if we want to focus our identity with the Lord, look at the Linga and we are that. And He is in us and we are in Him. So that is why we worship the Linga Rupa. Usually in Shiva temples we don't find the statue like Vishnu or Krishna or like that. We see only the Linga. Because the Almighty doesn't have any form. We only create the form, shapes and names and other things. So it's only the identity with the Atman that is the Linga. Just the idea behind that. Next one. Parameshwara Matruka Varnamala Stotra. Varnamala, you know, I, U, like that, Ka, Ka, Ga, Ga, Inya, like that, all the letters that we have. For each one letter, one verse has been written. So that's why it's called Varnamala Stotra. Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva. What is Samba Shiva? What does it mean? Sa Amba Shiva. Amba is Amma, Sa with Shiva. Shiva with the mother. Shiva along with the mother, together, because they are one half is the Shiva and one half is Amma. So, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva. Starting with A, Advaita Vigraha Amaradhishwara Agadita Gunagana Amruta Shiva. Ananda Asrita Anandamruta Asrita Rakshaka Atmananda Mahesha Shiva Indu Kadadhara Indradi Priya Sundarupa Suresha Shiva Isha Suresha Mahesha Jana Priya Kedava Sevita Shiva. Like that it means. What is, see the lyrical beauty? Any problem? What discusses you can always talk. Isha Suresha Mahesha Janapriya Kesava Sevita Padam. Here in our scriptures, when you read the Shiva scriptures, they say Lord Vishnu is worshipping Shiva. And when you read the Vishnu scriptures, Lord Shiva is worshipping the feet of Lord. Does not matter. See, of course they are one and the same. There is nothing like Vishnu separate and Shiva separate. The Paramatma is one. And whether you worship this form or that form, Akashat Pratkam Toyam Yatha Gacchati Sagar, Sarvadeva Namaskaraha Keshavam Pratikati. Whatever form you do, it has the water, just like every drop of water finds its way into the ocean. Any Namaskar will go to the Paramatma. Next one. Kala Bhairava aspect. Here the word Kala means time. So in Bhagavad Gita itself, Arjuna asks, he is perturbed of seeing the Vishwarupa. Akyahi meko bhavanugra rupo vijñātum iccāmi tamantamādyam nahi prajanāmi tava pravrittim. What is your name, sir? I am trembling with fear. I am not able to comprehend. Are you Shiva, Vishnu, Indra? What is it? What is it I am seeing this scintillation? Akya himeko. Akya means name. May yours. What? Ko Akya. What's your name? What should I call you? And he immediately says, Kalo asmi. I am the time, my dear. Lokakritkhayat pravruddho. Lokan samadhastum iha pravruttah. I am here to annihilate everybody. Everyone here. The Bhishma, the Karna, the Drona, you, your brothers, everyone is time bound. The only thing that is time bound, not time bound, is myself. So I am the Kala, that is the time. Kalosmi. So when we are talking about Kala Bhairava, Sankara is again timeless God, time, who is not measurable by, we are all measurable by three attributes: time, place and person. If I am here, I cannot be in Chennai, that's place. If I am in this time, I cannot be yesterday, I cannot be in tomorrow. If I am in this form of the person, I cannot be in any other form of the person. Whereas the Lord can be in any form, any time, any place. So the three dimensions are not applicable to him. So that is why he is called, Kala here. Devaraja Sevyamana Pavanangri Pankajam Alayek Supramindu Sekharam Kripakaram Naradadi Yogi Vrinda Vanditam Digambaram Kasika Puradinatha Kalabhairavam Nikvanan Manojyahema Kinkinila Satkatim Suladanda Pasyadanda Panimadi Karanam Kala Kalamambudekshamaksharam Niramayam Nilavikrama Prabham Nichikrataandavam Prabham. Goes like that. So by impulsivity, the next one has come. Not in the board. Annapurnastakam. Now we turn to mother. We have seen about the Ayya and we come to the Amma. Kaidasa Jalakandhalayakari Gauri Uma Shankari Kumari Nigamatha Kocharakari Okara Bijakari Mokshatwara Kavata Patanakari Kasi Puradishwari Viksham Dehi Kripavalambanakari Matana Purneshwari. Here you see Mokshatwara Kavata Patanakari. Kavata is the door. Kavata Patana is opening the door. You unlock the doors to the gateway of moksha. Oh Mother, Mokshatwara Kavata Patanakari Kasi Puradishwari Viksham Dehi Kripavalambanakari Matana Purneshwari. Now Kanakadhara Stotram. There is a little bit of story about this Kanakadhara Stotram. Sankaraji is around 7-year-old boy. That 5th year he got the Upanayam done and he goes for alms to each particular house and Vikshande. So one day he goes to a very poor woman's hut and asks for some Vikshande. That woman has nothing to offer. She searches the whole house and finds one old gooseberry which is dried up. And that dry has to put them on the head. And he cannot swim now. Again all the dried ropes will become wet. So he just puts one by one on Ganges. And then the Padmas, the lotuses will come under the feet of that gentleman. And he walks across Ganges by the merit of Sankaracharya. And from then onwards he was called Padmapada. Till that his name is Sudananda. And he becomes Padmapada. Then the other disciples realize the greatness of Padmapada and his commitment. When his Guruji asked him to bring the thing, he just went and did it. Let it be wet or dry, he will take care. Why should I bother? Let me walk through the Ganges. If I get drowned, I will get drowned. If I can go through, I will go. So that's the confidence he has in his Guru. So it materializes. It's again a story. Atma Puja is Purnasya Vahanam Kutra Sarvadharasya Chasanam Swachasya Pasyamakhyancha Swachasya Chamanam Kutara. They say, Avahanam Samarpayami, Asanam Samarpayami, Padyam Samarpayami, Arjam Samarpayami, like that. Sodasha Pujas. We do 16 pujas to the Lord. But Purnasya Avahanam Kutra, he is everywhere. Where is the person of welcoming him? Come here, my dear. Lord, you come here. Sarvya Sarvadharasya Chasanam. Man who is holding everything, be seated here, sir. How can we say that? That's what Sankaracharya is saying. Swachasya Padyam, the purest of the pure. Why again giving him some water to wash? He is taintless. Why we are giving as human beings? Sudhasya Achamanam Kutaha. Kutaha, what is the purpose? We are only as mortal beings think that the ritual. See, again, he is a man who again and again downplays the ritual part of the story. Unfortunately, what happens is we confuse the means with the goal. The goal is to reach the Lord, to reach the Paramatma, to evolve. But we have several means, the Jnana Marga, the Bhakti Marga, Jnana Marga, the Moksha Marga, Karma Marga, whatever it is. But we confuse that the means itself is the goal and get stuck with that. Whether I have waved the lamp from right to left or left to right, whether I have broken 11 coconuts or 10 coconuts, all these things, we confuse us. And we are, with the means only we are stuck. We are never attempting to reach the goal. He always says, means are required, but then don't get stuck with that. The goal is different. You focus on the goal. So for that reason only he puts slokas like this. Next one. Atma Bodha. I suggest that those of us here who are not familiar with Sankara's work or Advaita philosophy, this will be the first one to be read. Atma Bodha. It is in prose. It's not poetry. So they like a Shishya asks and the Guru responds. Shishya asks a question and Guru gives the response to that. Just to give a basic idea of what is Atma, what is Anatma, what is reality, what is Maya, what is this one. Like that it goes a very short book. And it is there in the Sankaraji. This one and Sankara I got the total 5. All the 138 works which I have mentioned, the PDF files are available with you. I can give you the PDF files and circulate to everyone who wants. So the Sankara in nutshell we have, luckily with the internet and with all the resources, they are available in the readable form. So that's the great thing for us. Next go to the Atma. Chita chinta tayor madhye chinta eva gariyasi chita dahati nirjeevam chinta dahati jeevinam. Chita, funeral pyre. We burned the dead body. Chinta, we burn ourselves with all the chintas or worries. Between the two, tayor madhye, between the two, chinta eva gariyasi. Chinta is much powerful and superior and destructive. Why? Chita dahati nirjeevam. The funeral pyre can destroy only the dead. Chinta dahati jeevinam. If we are worried and then too much preoccupied and anxious about our body, my house, my children, my internet, my creation, my money, my car, Nirjivam Jivinam. This kills us even when we are alive. So the worry and anxiety about the I and me is going to destroy us even while we are alive. So let's underscore that beautiful verse, simple two-liner to hit on the head. Next one. Avijñāte pare tattve shastrādhitistu nishphala. When you do not understand the value of paratattva, avijñāte, not interested and not interested to know anything about the paratattva or the atma in us. Shastradhi, all the scriptural knowledge, nishphala, no use. Vijñāte tu, vijñāte pi. If you know about the paratattva and if you know and believe in the God and the atma and other things, Shastradhi tishtu nishphala, then also the scriptures are not right. Once you know that there is paratattva, you accept it and then go towards that, then you don't require the scriptures. When you don't believe it also, the scriptures are no use. He always condemns over reading of the scriptures. He tells now if you read more and more about the scriptures, you get what is called the Shastra Ahankara. Oh, I only know all these things. I have mastered Sankara's works. I can recite them extempo without looking at even the book. This sort of aham will come first. So please don't read that. The ultimate thing he will tell what to do in the coming slokas. Shiva Manasa Puja. We'll have lots of scope to worship Lord. We have our puja room, all the puja dravyas. We are blessed to purchase all the required materials. Certain people are, they can make both ends meet. They earn lively bread and afternoon they eat, night they don't have food. But how can they perform big pujas and these things? They can still worship the Lord with the mind. And that is what is Manasa Puja. There are 5 slokas, Shiva Manasa Puja. Ratnaikalpitamasanam himajalai snanam cha divyambaram Nararatna vibhushitam prugamada modam kitam chandanam Jati champaka bilva patra rachitam pushpam cha dhupam tatha Deepam devadanite pasupate kalpitam grihyata. So in my heart I am contemplating you and I am submitting you the asanam, the snanam, the divyambaram, the mrigamada modankitam, chandanam, patram, pushpam, dhupam, all these things I am contemplating in my heart and submitting to your feet. I don't have money. I don't have enough resources to perform. Not the time. Sometimes we have all the resources, but you are in travel. You are in the airplane for 24 hours from here to India. But still you want to worship Lord. No problem. These 5 slokas are put in your heart. Next one. Swaswarupa Bodha. What is our Swarupa? The Nijarupam of us is Swaswarupa Bodha. It's an excellent piece of work by Sankaracharya. I urge all of you to go through the entire text of that. I am going to sample one of that. Samudre shantakalole snatum ichhati mudati samsare shantakalole jnanam ichhati durmati samudre shanta akallole. When the waves in the ocean stop, all the kalola, snatum, take bath. Ichhati, thinks of doing. Mudati, the fellow who is foolish waits near the ocean. Let all the waves stop, then I will take bath. Then the ocean will stop the waves. When are you going to take bath? When are you going to get purified? It will not happen. Similarly, samsare shanta kallole. Samsarathile kare bhatta kallola la pot. All the kalola of the samsara, let the turbulence be totally stopped. Then I will think of Lord. And that is going to happen. Today when you are very young, you are worried about your Ruparastavat, Krida Sakta, Tarunastavat, Taruni Sakta, Vruddhastavat, Chinta Sakta, Parame Brahmani, Kopina Sakta. So in the very young age, we are playful as a boy and we are very, very joyful in the youth. And we are very worrying about knee pain, chest pain, this pain, back pain. My son has not come from US. I am alone here, and worries in the old age. When are we going to think about it? So this again is emphasizing that philosophy is not for the armchair persons who are as retired and as elderly as our Swamiji. It should be starting from the very young age. All these messages should go. That is the point. And Annamacharya in Telugu has written a beautiful verse on this. Kadaludipi Niradaga Talachu Varalaku Kadaleni Manasuku Kadamayakadidi. When the waves stop, none of you want to take bath. Where is the end for the waves? The same message, he has put it in a beautiful Kirtana in Telugu there. Next one. Amedhya Purnam Krimirasi Sankulam Svabhavagandham Ashauchamatruvam. Amedhya Purnam, full of filth. Krimirasi Sankulam. All bacteria are in the body. Take a culture from the nose, mouth, urine, motion, stomach washing, anything. You grow hundreds of bacteria. Krimirasi Sankulam Svabhavagandham. Naturally stinking, this body. Don't brush your teeth for one day, you know how stinking it is. Don't wash your body for 2 days, finish. Next person cannot sit before you. That is the Svabhavagandham. You have to every day clean. Ashaucham. Both internally and externally, it is so unclean. Sari, okay. All these things, okay. Amedhya Purnam, Krimirasi Sankulam, Svabhavagandham, Ashaucham. But if it is permanent, this body, okay, somehow we will put up with this. Adhruvam. Dhruvam means permanent. Adhruvam. This is also not permanent. Even the filthy thing also is not permanent. Kalevaram. This very body, you see, we can't see. That's the point. Kalevaram Motra Purisha Bhajanam. Filled with the excreta and secreta of our human body. Ramanti Mudha Viramanti Pandita. The foolish fellows are engrossed on this body. It's my body, this one, that one, all this. The real learned one never bother about the body. Not that doesn't mean they won't give food and then wash the body clean. They do that, but that's not the only thing. They go for higher pursuit than always thinking, I am the body, I am this is my limb, this is my heart, this is that. This concept is not required. But of course, routinely to nurture your body, you should have a fit body to worship the Lord. So Vivekananda said, a fit body always is required to have a fit mind. And then fit mind only can concentrate on the God. But the emphasis here is, don't be engrossed with that alone. And there is something beyond the body. Guru Astakam. In this, what he tries to say is, you may acquire any wealth, any sort of qualifications, any sort of greatest power in the whole world, unless you subserve the two basic principles of equality and equanimity. There is no point in having those qualifications. I may be having, as been introduced to all of you, I am FRCP, FCCP, FGCP, this, that, and all letters. But what is the use of having all those letters if I am not able to come and serve the people who are before me, and if I am not able to be equanimous when it comes to pain and sorrow, pleasure and displeasure, and I am not able to be balanced, all these sort of qualifications or achievements or heights are of no use. Shadangadi Vedo Mukhe Shastra Vidya Kavitvadipajam Sugajam Karoti Guru Rangri Padme Manaschena Lagnam Manaschena Lagnam Guru Rangri Padme Tatakim 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 Shadangadi Vedo. All the four Vedas and the Vedangas, everything is learned by heart. Mukhe Shastra Vidya. Open his mouth, just tap him in the sleep. He recites all the Shastras, physics, chemistry, medicine, everything. Kavitvadipachyam Sukadyam Karoti. Poet par excellence, both prose and poetry, he can write. But Manaschena Lagnam Guroranghi Padme, not keeping his attention and heart on the feet of the Guruji. Means not the physical foot, not doing massage to his feet. Guru's path. Foot there means that the path treaded by Guru. It's a metaphor. The path treaded by the Guru or explained by the Guru is not following the path. What is the use? Tata kim Shadangadi Vedo, Tata kim Mukhe Shastra Vidya, Tata kim Kaditvadi Gadyam, Tata kim Supadyam Karoti, Tata kim. For each one of them are useless unless we focus on the teachings of the Guruji. The teachings of the Guruji of all the scriptures, two pillars for us to evolve. Forget about whether Krishna is there or Vishnu is there or Shakti is there. All are your mental conceptions. The two pillars are equality and equanimity. Equality, whenever you see anyone, you see the same way as though you see Lord in him. Equanimity in pain and pleasure, in Sritoshna Sukha Dukkeshu Sada Manapamanayo. Now Pradhushyat Priyam Prapya, Nodvidyat Prapya Chapti. When something pleasureful comes, applause for 5 minutes, standing ovation, Dr. Sarma, same thing. He is useless, good for nothing, simple show. Even then also no problem. Should be at the same level. Next one. This is just to explain those things. I am already telling now, so no point in reading. Atma Sri Vigarhana Prakarana. This is another beautiful philosophical piece. Prakhyana Kama is important among the three types, the philosophical works. Next one. Next one. Snatam Tirthe Jagtu Jadav Tatakim. Tirthe. We go to Ganges, we go to Kaveri, we go to Godavari, Krishna and take this holy bath. Snatam Tirthe Jagtu Jadav Jagnuja Adav. Jagnuja is Ganges, etc. Rivers. You are taking ritualistic baths, sacred baths. Dhanandattam dvasta sankhyam tatakim. Dvasta, twice 8, 16 dhanas. Shodasa dhanas we are giving every day. Japa mantra koti shobha tatakim. Hundreds and thousands of mantras every day, Ramnam Japa, everything is this. Yena swa atmanaiva sakshat kruto abhut. The one who is not focusing inward and turning into the Atmic concept. All these physical rituals take you nowhere. That's what again he is emphasizing the previous way in the Atmasri Prakarana also. Similar the message. Next one. Maya Panchakam. This is something about the Maya which Madam is asking, and there are 5 verses on that. So I'm just sampling one, and if you want we can see the remaining verses also. Apagata Guna Jati Varna Bedhe. This Maya is the one which creates you Guna, Jati, Varna, Bedhe. So it imposes the concept of she is fair, he is dark, she is tall, he is short, he is rich, he is poor, I am Brahmin, he is Chandala, I am educated, he is totally a fool. This sort of divisions, they have created several lines, and vertical and horizontal and across. Ultimately, we all belong to only one small self, and we forgot to connect ourselves with the next human being next door. We forgot to go on next door and say hi. But today the world is so sort of cramped and divided, and ultimately we only bother about myself, probably my children and my husband and my wife, that's it. Or sometimes even only myself, nothing else. So that is the extent to which we narrow ourselves. Apagata guna jati varna bedhe sukha chiti vipra vishadyahan kripita sputayati suta dara geha moham. Suta, children, dara, bharya, spouse, geha, mansion, building. Oh, this is my house, my wife, husband, my children. Instead of moham, to akadita ghatana patiyase maya. This illusion you see, akadita ghatana patiyase. What is not true, it makes you appear as true. What is apparently not, what is actually untrue, it makes you very true, makes you believe that it's very true. For all of us, it's very difficult to believe that all these things are not ours. But only one moment we believe, when we leave the world, nothing comes with us. Not even the dress. They will remove even the smallest piece of cloth also from the body. The bare body has to go to the grave. Isn't it? So in the meantime, we attach so much attachment. My saree, my suit, my son, my laptop, so many my's and I's. I have done this. Anything good? I have done. Anything bad? Because of you only it happened. Because of you only it happened. We show 4 fingers. 4 fingers that side, 1 finger that side, 3 fingers are towards you. Remember, point 1 finger on the other person. 3 fingers say that you are responsible. Isn't it? Next. Moham Udgaram. Moham Udgaram. Moham Udgaram. One which uproots the moha. This is the title the Guruji has given, but we call it famously as Bhajagovindam. Because the Pallavi verses is Bhajagovindam, so we say Bhajagovindam. Bhajagovindam, Bhajagovindam, Govindam, Bhaja Muhammade, Samprapte, Sandite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati, Dukran Karati. Guruji is walking on the Ganges one day, along with his Shishya. And one grammarian, one teacher is teaching grammar to the students. Dukran Karana, you join these things, this word comes. You divide these words, this word comes. Like that he is teaching. And he thinks, what is this man doing? He is telling always about these things. Let us infuse some Atma Jnana to him. He just enters that Patasala and, oh Modhamate, this Dukran Karana, this joining of the words, detaching the words, not going to save you. It is something which is higher up. Immediately, spontaneously, it starts. Dinaya vinyau sayam pratah sisirava santau punarayatah kalah kridati gachatyayugu tatapina munchi ashavayugu. Dinaya vinyau, day and night, yamini night. Sayam pratah, evening and morning. Every day it is sunrise, sunset. One day, one night. Already compared to yesterday, x minus 1 my lifespan. If my lifespan is x, already one day gone. Tomorrow morning, one more day is gone. So I never know what is x. Ultimately it will be 0 minus 1 and gone. So this x is the unknown number there. So every day one day is going. So one day it will become x minus x 0. So it comes to 0 and I am no more. So Dinaya Minyo Sayam Pratah Sisirava Santau Punarayatah. Sisiram is cold season, Vasantau the spring season, again and again the seasons repeat. Kalah Kridati. The time is playing with you. Already Kala Osmi. Our time is all day over. Gachatyayugu. Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Every day. One day, one minus is gone. Even then, this asha, that we are going to be permanent, that it never leaves. Let me save this for tomorrow. That tomorrow may not be there. Today may be the last day. Let me write the email to my friend and greet him tomorrow. Tomorrow will not be there. So better you greet now. If you want to do something good, better do it. Something bad, postpone. Never do it. So that it will never be done. Something good right now. What should be done next year? This year. What should be done next day? This day. Next hour.